Hello, Leo community. Soul Tiger is here with the story for the community today. So, what is it that's going to come out with this story with this bold Leo? I have no idea what's going to unfold. Just like you, I'm kind of just showing up, seeing what this is all about. So, I've called in Leo's spirit guides, angels, as well as ancestors. And I've invited the divine and universal energies to be a part of the stories as guides and as protectors. All right, Leos, I got a couple tarots. I got the shamanic healing, and I have the white light oracle to finish everything off. Really excited because I have a new deck just for Leo to start off Leo with. What is it, Leo, that wants to come out today? I hope everything's been going well for all the wonderful Leos here, the generous Leos. All right, I'm hearing one more shuffle. So this deck is called Dreams Within Dreams. I like it because it has a lot of beautiful artwork. That's why I selected it. And it came earlier this week, but Leo's the first one that gets to test it out. Let's face it, Leos are very special. Very special in their own unique ways. So it looks like there has been a choice that's been made, or it's being looked back upon. And then I have the Three of Coins. Three of Coins. Both of these are in reverse. And if we know anything about the Three of Pentacles, what are they looking over? A contract, an agreement. So this could have to do with a choice in an agreement, a contract with person, place, or thing for the specific Leo. All right, what else wants to come out? Is there a rebirth that's being hindered from going into a Six of Coins energy? Six of Coins. That Six of Coins is harmony. Harmony. It is harmony. Anything else want to come out for the present? Somebody's not being real. Somebody's not getting down with the emotions. Somebody is not getting down with the emotions. And there's two moons. There is two moons there. Maybe looking at things in two different ways. That is, I believe the moon is Piscean energy in tarot. Not totally sure. I really don't throw the horoscopes into it like that. I wasn't introduced to tarot a long time ago. That's why I look at tarot a little bit different when I read the cards. What I'm getting at though with Pisces energy, it's a polarity between a mature energy and an immature. And this could be looking at things from a wisdom point of view, but also the young, fresh point of view as well. Being able to do two different kind of views into the emotions. Because that did, I believe, come out in reverse. And it was on top of the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins in reverse. Look how beautiful it is. Such pretty cards. Such pretty cards. Excuse my little shakiness. I've had some tea, some wonderful green tea with some actually herbal mix too. So this moon is looking back on this Ace of Coins. The direction that they went in a stability sense, a currency sense. And then we have the One of Cups fall out. The One of Cups. Let's get a clarity card. What is it? King of Coins. King of Coins. And this King of Coins came out in a side position. Really looking at this Seven of Cups. Oh, excuse me. I'm still getting to learn the cards. Seven of Cups. How they felt the emotions. What they've collected around them. What they've collected around them. Oh, Leos. What they feel like they've collected around them, the Leo in this specific story so far is showing up as a nightmare. As a nightmare. And you can see that's 23 at the bottom. It's been showing up as the nightmare. So this situation either is showing up as a nightmare in the dreams, or it's like you're living a nightmare. It's like this Leo is living a nightmare. It's not what it wanted. But there's no get down with the emotions. There's no getting down with the emotions I'm seeing in this story. Being hung up at all times. Four of Swords. Where this person's asleep, I would say it's going to be at all times. It'll be in the waking. It will be during sleep. It will be when you're eating. It's something that really pulls at the strength, or it sits next to your strength. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Going in a totally different direction. Because you have the strength overlooking the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. So with this Knight of Cups coming out, there's a sense of wanting to release and going into another direction. Is this what this particular Leo is daydreaming about at this moment? But they're only seeing it from one view. This could be the view that they look at or have looked at over the years that just was upset. Just looked at the situation with upsetting eyes. Upsetting eyes. And if you only see it from one view, you will always only see that view. That view, and that view is happening all the time. That's why this Leo's hung up. All right, Angels of Protection. Angels of Protection. I ask that you protect this space. Also check the Leo community's frequency. Make sure nothing in there that has ill intentions for the Leo community. The sisters, brothers, they and them. This wonderful, challenging community. Challenging because Leos will rise up to the challenge. So let's see where the block is. Let's see, what is the block for the Leo community? Ooh, wrong way, okay. So far not feeling like the Magician. Not feeling like this Leo has it all. Not feeling like it could be like this Leo puts on a good show, a good act, and shows the world that they have it all. But deep down in the shell, they don't feel like they have it all. There's something in the emotions that's telling them, or that they're feeling like they don't have it all. This wasn't the Ace of Coins outcome for them. Ace of Coins outcome. Take some deep breaths, Leo. Take some deep breaths. And what we have pop out, we have the Eight of Swords, literally being bound up in the thoughts. Being bound up in the thoughts. This is a little scary image. Again, we're working with the shadow side here. And remember, our angels of protection are here, but we have the Eight of Swords. Bound up. Bound up. Bound up. Bound up and away from their wish fulfillment. That's the star card right there. That's the, see, you can see the stars. So we're working in the block now. We're working in the block, Leos. Let's have patient Leos. Take some breathers. Take some breathers. Because sometimes this isn't the best area for Leos to work in. They don't. Leos are really... So I'm surrounded by Leos. I have a August 4th Leo. I have an August 6th Leo. I have an August 8th Leo. And then I have another fire sign, a Sagittarius, that I'm surrounded by. And one thing about Leos, whether they're young Leos or even older Leos, it's really hard to get a Leo to tell you how they feel. They can show you when they're mad. But getting them to tell you how they feel is a different story. And if that's what a Leo is vibrating on the outside, you can almost say that's what's happening in the internal environment. That would make sense why the Moon card would come out in reverse. Why we would have the Nightmare card. And we do live in a new day and age from what was taught before. And I'm going to go and I'm going to take a detour, Leos. Please be patient, this wonderful community. But let's face it, emotions was not talked about. You had a feeling way back in the day. What's a feeling? It's a feeling. Rub dirt on it. Keep going. You know, it wasn't this I feel stuff. So this is a new day and age. And some of us didn't grow up with what's being pushed today. And what's being pushed today is aligning with your emotions, exploring how you feel. Having a feeling is not wrong. Even though growing up at one time, for some generations, it was. It was. So this could be a really conflict in the thoughts for some people when dealing with emotions. When dealing with emotions, it could be very scary. Very scary. Just know, Leos, your angels of protection, they're here right now. Seriously, they, them, sisters, brothers, they're here right now. They're here whenever you want them. Call them in. Call them in. Feel them around you. Feel them around you. Take those deep breaths. Take those deep breaths. It's a lot to come out for this block. I'm telling you, boom. Boom. All right, Leos. We have the Eight of Cups. Four of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in up, or Wands in upright. Four of Cups and upright. Oh, I love the artwork on these cards. I know it's a little bit darker, but oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Ooh, Leo. And the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. You have to learn to appreciate both dark and light. Dark and light. Can't have one without the other. All right, Leo, so what else is being spelt out on the block here? I'm going to go opposite on how we would do it if I was reading a book, because this is what first was on top. So we have an 8 of Cups. All right, this is somebody who's been stuck in the emotions, but they're not really feeling the other side of the emotions. All right, they're feeling one side. All right, we're not feeling another. We know people who can block certain emotions and only see from one emotional view. So this is possible for this particular Leo. And the reason why I say that is we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, looking off in another direction. 2 stuck cards. Both of them are stuck in the thoughts. All right, looking up, looking away. All right, so what is this one looking away to? It's looking away at the 4 of Wands. What it built, its foundation that it was built on. The foundation. Could be a foundation in home. Could be foundation in career. It could be a foundation with certain relationships with certain people in your life. Or this Leo's life, I should say. And reflecting and how those emotional cups have been coming in, but also what has been filling them. What has been filling them. And this is what has this Leo hung up. Hung up. The reason why I feel a pull to crows and ravens is they see both sides. I'd say light and their shadow. They're psychic animals. They see in more than one realm. That's what they're revered as. It's not always a dark thing around crows and ravens, kind of like black cats. The reason why I'm pulling these cards, I feel like at this moment for this particular Leo, is they are having pulls between shadow and light. Shadow and light. We will get pulls like that, especially if we have a lot put up in our closet, our metaphoric closet that has all our skeletons. That closet is eventually going to get overly filled and stuff's going to start seeping out, busting out, and you're kind of just trying to close the door and keep everything up. And we hit points in our lives where that happens with the skeletons in our closet. And right now I feel this energy is what's happening here for this specific Leo. So this Leo needs to know that this is completely okay. You are okay, Leo. I always suggest seeking out professionals, therapists, counselors, somebody who it could be a great mentor, somebody that you look up. Start looking up videos, resources about how you feel, and just type it in the title. Type it in the title. See what you find. This is going to open your ears up to other perspectives, which may help you look in the direction and see what it is that's bringing on this nightmarish feeling. What it is about these 4 of Cups that have been felt that you're not happy with. What it is that you got to go searching in them emotions and seeing from both a wisdom view and a fresh view. That's what I'm feeling for this block right here. That's the energy. Ancestors are pouring that out right now. Pouring that out. Let's bring on the Shamanic for the block. Let's bring on the Shamak for the block. One shuffle it is. Oh, divine energy, universal energy. What could help the Leo's community's block here? What could help? The faithful, the bold Leo community. This falls on the wish fulfillment, and it falls on to the Knight of Swords. Discernment. Discernment. Get up there. Get up there. Let's start sorting through some stuff. And let's look at it from a higher perspective. Anything else want to come out? Anything else? I'm hearing lots of laughing. Lots of laughing. And have fun. Have fun with this. This is a teaching moment. This is a teaching moment. But more specifically, I'm hearing laughing. And I hear like a child's laugh. What it could be is going out, having fun. Even if it's something that you used to like to do with a child, or as a child, or even with a child if you have children, or you have a younger brother or sister. Take them out with you and have fun like a child would. Laugh like a child would. I feel like that's going to bring release. That's going to bring release, and there's a teaching moment. There's a teaching moment. Again, you have the moon in reverse. If it's Pisces energy, it's duality or polarity of energies between the young and the old. All right? When we look at things from a young, naive perspective, we don't have fear. We don't have fear. Fear is taught. Fear is learned. That wanted to come out. Integration. You need to integrate what has the thoughts tied up for this Leo. How that has affected the foundation. Also reflecting how that affects the cups, the emotions, and why you don't feel like you're a magician. It's an integration. And I'm hearing it's an integration into self-love. Integration into self-love. Maybe when you get up on this discernment, you're going to realize people, places, things, situations, they all happen. They all happen. But what was it from this that's going to help us grow? That's going to help us grow. If you get down with your emotions, that's self-validation right there. That's self. When you start validating yourself, it's okay. It is okay because you're not going to reach for other people to validate you as much. It is a process, but you're going to start having your own back, especially when it comes to your emotions. And I have creativity. And it fell onto the Magician. Let's fill those cups a little bit differently. Let's get creative. Let's get creative. Let's get messy. Let's go out. What is it that you can do creatively? Is there a certain hobby that you used to like as a child? Go get it. You're an adult. You don't have to wait for your parents to buy you the supplies. You can do it. Say you're a little strapped on money. How does this happen? Dollar Tree. You don't need the most best supplies ever to get started on something. You don't. Creativity is a great way to release. To release, it throws the focus to something else that makes you feel like you're moving forward, you're gaining momentum. It's also a great expression of self, but also it helps bring releases because that focus is somewhere else. Get into creativity. Yeah, what is it, Leos, that you like to do? Even if it's putting a puzzle together, it doesn't have to be something extravagant. Is there a certain biscuit recipe or something you like that somebody in your past used to make? Cooking is creativity as well. It's just an expression in another form of yourself that is besides work, I would say. Now, that last part is my opinion. All right, so we have the White Light Oracle cards here. White Light Oracle. So this story right here, Leos, is definitely tuning into self. Tuning into self. I'm not feeling like a specific person is on your mind. I just feel like it's a gathering. It's a gathering of the stuff, the skeletons in the closet. Maybe it's time to sort through them. Sort through them. See what the teaching is. All right. And just know, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has a life they live, and it's filled with lessons. It's filled with moments where we feel like we didn't come in as our best. I love moments like this because the fact that we're harboring on this means that we care. When you start realizing that it doesn't have to be painful because you care. It can be very empowering. It can be very uplifting to know that you care this much. Remember, having a feeling is not a bad thing. Again, Leos, if maybe seeking out some counseling, a mentor to help out. Seeking out other resources to also give you confirmation that life happens. And there are other humans in this world who are going through it or have been through it as well. And they are sharing messages. They are sharing messages through podcasts, through even TED Talks videos, through different influencers that are spreading positive messages. Positive messages. It doesn't always have to be revolving around superficial stuff that we look at. A lot of times that's what is more in common to talk with people. But if you bring something different to the table, Leos, because Leos love to have attention, they're still going to look at you. They're going to look at you, all right, but they're going to look at you shine a little bit brighter. Ooh, I like that. That is a message from the divine right there. I'm not going to lie. That's not me. Remember, I'm just kind of the antenna between the two. All right, Leos, let's see what it is that wants to come out. So generally, these cards don't get shuffled like that or don't get dispersed like that. It's more of opening up. But I always like to see if anything wants to come out. All right, Volvala of Sidur. All right, so there we are. Beautiful card. I really feel like this is Leo. Excuse my fingers there. Getting in touch with self. Going within self. Really feeling yourself and knowing you. Getting to know yourself. Knowing how you feel. Lava of Sidir. Your inner spiritual power can heal circumstances in your life and our world in ways greater than you realize. Journey within to gain clarity and conscious redirection of your inner energies towards what you wish to manifest. Do not try to control what is happening. Instead, work to bring positive influence to bear so that you may contribute constructively towards shaping the outcome for the greatest good. Boom. Mic drop for Leos. You are your thoughts. You are your thoughts. And you can have this outcome anytime. All right? It's just getting down with yourself. Getting down with yourself. Getting a little bit closer to self. Being okay with how you feel. All right? Bam! Leos! Woo! This story was on fire! All right, community, y'all burned it through. Y'all burned it through this trail right here. Thank you so much for sharing this energy and sharing this story with me. Have a great rest of your day.